guys, I am back to film this video again because I filmed it yesterday and it looked like a hot mess. I guess just have like the world's worst ADD because I just kept going off on tangents and it was a mess. So anyways, I just put the girls down for a nap. You'll probably hear Lena crying because she does not like nap time right now. But I'm gonna redo this video yesterday and redo this video from yesterday and answer some more questions. So, with that being said, let's just go ahead and get into it. So, someone said, what is something that you were looking forward to working on / doing in quarantine? So, as a lot of y'all know, because I think all of y'all follow me on Instagram, we're redoing some bedrooms in our house. So, we're redoing what was the guest room. Oh, and let's just ignore this little guy. I had ramen the other day, and I'm supposed to be gluten-free, and every single time I eat gluten, this happens. So anyways, things that I am excited to do during quarantine is to work on my house. We are working on doing the girls' shared room, and then we're doing our bedroom, and then when we move Lena and Nora into the shared room together, then I'm also redoing the guest room. Whoops. So yeah, so that's something that I'm really looking forward to doing. I think it's gonna be so freaking cute. I've already like redone the walls and everything like that, and I'm super into it. Let's see. Someone asked how I'm staying sane during quarantine, and basically I'm not. No, I'm just kidding. The housework stuff that we're doing is definitely keeping me busy, and my kids are like seriously losing their minds. So I do have a sitter coming. Oh, dang it. I forgot to put on my primer. Shit. Whatever. I'm just staying home, so no one's going to be able to see my pores. So yeah, so having my sitter come a couple times a week is really nice. Although I think that's like ending because of everything that's going on. Don't y'all feel like we're like living a movie? Like this doesn't even feel even remotely real. It's just so crazy to me. It's honestly like blowing my mind. Someone asked what some gluten-free recipes / staples in my pantry are, and I would have to say that my number one absolute must are Trader Joe's everything bagels, the gluten-free ones obviously. They are so dang good. I would pick them over non-gluten-free bagels any day. They are so delicious. You literally cannot even tell that they're gluten-free. So well done, Trader Joe's, once again. I've posted on my stories a few times about the pho, like the instant ramen, but it's pho, and those have been so freaking nice for me. We don't have the option to like go grab takeout real quick or have delivery. We don't get delivery out here, so there are times where I just don't feel like cooking and I want something quick and easy for me. And those are super nice. Popcorners, wow. That is definitely a must-have. The kettle corn popcorners are so freaking good. I'm not even kidding. They might be one of the best things I've ever eaten in my entire life. I'm obsessed with them. So, and then in terms of recipes, I would have to do like a dedicated video, which I want to, and the reason that I didn't was because I like ran out of a couple of my staples and on the day that I had the opportunity to film it, and then when I restocked all my stuff, I just like, the girls weren't napping properly or I had something to do, and so I just like didn't get it done. Let me know down in the comments if that is a video that you're genuinely interested in seeing, and I will make it happen. Now that I'm quarantined, I don't have any excuse. I have the time. So, yes, that is something that I will definitely work on. Someone said that this is absolutely hilarious. when I said that I would just go fuck myself if no one participated. Have y'all found that though, that on Instagram, it is so difficult to get people to engage with you? I feel like I have to beg people to engage on my Instagram post. And if I were to say that I wasn't hopeful that this could potentially turn into something like a side gig for me, I would be lying. Like, yeah, that is definitely something that I am interested in happening. It's not like a make or break situation for me though. Like, if it doesn't happen, it's fine, but I am actively trying. And one of the biggest things on social media that the apps look for, Instagram, YouTube, things like that, is they look for engagement. And I feel like even though I have friends following me and family or whatever, I feel like it's pulling teeth to get people to like comment on your stuff or interact with you. It's so weird to me that it's such a struggle. But yeah, so that's why I said that, because seriously, every time I do something where I try to get people to engage with me, no one engages with me. And I'm like, all right, I guess I'll just go screw myself then. Someone said, who is my favorite influencer and why? Oh gosh, that's a hard one. I really admire, I can link her Instagram down below. Her name is Tori Baker, and she is probably one of my biggest inspirations on Instagram. She probably thinks I'm such a creeper and that I'm obsessed with her. I mean, I don't consider myself to be a creeper, but I am a little obsessed with her. I think she is just such a positive influence on social media. Her and her husband are very open about their relationship. And I feel like in social media, there is this fine line that people walk of sometimes you're too open, and then there's others where it's all about the aesthetic and you really don't get to see the person behind. And I feel like she just very gracefully balances those things. She has a past with, I don't even know how to like gently say this. She was molested as a child, and she's very forthcoming with her struggles, with her family, like still talking to the abuser and everything like that. And I just think that she gives a lot of really great information, and she's very forthcoming with her feelings. So, what else? What inspired me to start my channel? Honestly, Blake has been telling me for years, he's like, you need to start a channel. You need to start a channel. You need to start doing something. Not that he thinks I don't do anything, but he knows that for me, I need some personal fulfillment outside of motherhood. And I would definitely say that YouTube gives that to me. I, just started recently, and then I kind of took a break when I got like deathly ill and the girls got sick. And then with everyone being quarantined, I didn't want to like bore y'all and be like, oh, day 7,000 of being at home, I want you guys to come here and this be an escape and for you to genuinely enjoy what I'm putting out. And so that's my bad for kind of falling off basically as soon as I got on. But yeah, that's why I started my channel, was A, because of Blake, but B, social media has been a huge escape for me. I've said this a lot. I really don't have a ton of friends where I live, and it at times has been incredibly lonely here. I have made so many friends on the internet, on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. There are people that I talk to on an almost daily basis that I've only met a couple times in real life, And for me, it's just, there's this like sense of community with the people who are on board, I guess. And yeah, it's been a nice escape, and I've met some really cool people, and I just felt like I could move that platform over to YouTube and show a little bit more of my life. And so far it's been really fun. I've had a super positive response, and people have just been so kind with their words, and it's an incredible feeling to be supported, especially by people who you really don't know that well. So yeah. Wow, I just realized I'm like almost done with my makeup, and I'm not almost done with these questions. What does an average day in the life look like? You're looking at it. Nora is my early riser. She's usually up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Lena wakes up closer to like 9 or 10. And we do a variety of things. I basically feed them all day long. It never stops. What else do we do? We read, sing, watch YouTube videos, sometimes watch movies, dance. We do a bunch of random stuff. I try to sprinkle in a lot of educational things, but I just feel like when they're kids, there's not like a ton of educational stuff that you can do. So I try to do like at least 2 to 3 hours worth of like actual learning stuff, but it's really hard to keep a toddler's attention if you've never done it before. What is the hardest part of being a mama? I have crazy baby fever. There's a lot of really hard parts. I would say that the hardest for me kind of goes back to what I was just talking about. There is this group of moms, and I'm not even saying that they're like a united group of moms maybe, but mom guilt is a really hard thing to deal with. I feel like even if people aren't judging you, you feel like you're being judged. You question your every move because it's not just your life anymore, it's your child's life. And for me, the hardest thing has been accepting that, you know, not every child is going to develop things at the same rate as another child. And I feel like stopping that comparison of your life with your child is a really difficult thing to do because it's human nature to compare and covet and things like that. So that, I would say, mom guilt is probably my hardest. And I got really fat after my kids, so that was not fun either. My hair, talk about how you survive with hair that long and gorgeous. Thank you so much. To be quite honest, my hair is probably my favorite part of my body. I really do feel very lucky with my hair. Wow, I'm just like sitting here talking about how great my hair is. I'm not trying to do that. I do love my hair though. Survival with it, I don't know. I like hardly wear my hair up. It's usually down and in my face, and I've had super short hair before, and that was hard. Like that was work for me. But this, I mean, I wash it like once every 7 to 10 days, and I've actually started blow drying it and fixing it, but then it's fixed for the week. I don't put heat on it again after that until the next time I wash it. So yeah, in terms of growing it, my biggest advice to you would be neglect. Don't color it, don't put heat on it, don't wash it that often, rinse with cold water, things like that. Neglect is what your hair would love the most from you. So that's my advice on that. I have someone working at my house and I'm like praying that he doesn't come around the corner and see me talking to a camera. Where do I get most of my inspiration from? And don't ever apologize for having too many questions. I think it's so awesome when people engage, and honestly, you could blow my shit up and it would like make me so freaking happy. My inspiration, I feel like it's kind of random. It just comes from everywhere. I don't really like one specific type of style for house or my wardrobe. I would say that my wardrobe is definitely like functional and comfort. That's my biggest thing. If I'm uncomfortable, then I'm not gonna like it. I am like jeggings for life. So yeah, I mean, I get inspiration from Instagram, from Pinterest, kind of everywhere. Like going into stores, sometimes like one specific piece will inspire me and I'll build an outfit or a room or whatever from that. Like, so for the room upstairs with the texture that I did in there is an Instagram influencer. Her name is Demi something. I'll link it down below. she has this room, and it's like this dark emerald green room with like a textured plastered wall. And that's actually where I got the idea for the girls' room upstairs. So yeah, I mean, my inspiration just, it kind of comes from everywhere. When are you getting your IUD out? I am getting it out on Wednesday if my doctor still allows me to come in. As of right now, they're still open. They haven't called me, but that can change. Why did y'all move to Oregon? So I moved to Oregon to be with Blake. It's like this long drawn out story that I really don't want to get into right now. But basically, long story short, Blake moved up here because of the cannabis boom in 2015. I think, yeah, 2015. And I moved up like 6 months after. Someone said, this is super random. I hope you're having a good week. Thanks. I don't like, I really appreciate that, but this person didn't even follow me. And I just feel like I hate the question box now because you get so much spam. I think this is the last question. Favorite toys for the girls. Wow. Let's see. I know I've showed those pop books. Let's see. I think I have, or these books. Something about Lena and her autism is she doesn't really point that well, and these like entice them to point. Really like these books. They have destroyed them. Gotta love kids, right? We have these like big chunky blocks that they're really into. Our kitchen has been a lifesaver for us. Like the kid kitchen, I'm obsessed with it. I think it might be the best toy I've ever gotten them. What else? I don't even know. That's a really good question. I need to, like, do you guys want to see specific videos like that where I do a haul of things that I have purchased them? Because I feel like in the moment when I read those questions, I don't have a good answer anymore, if that makes sense. I think that's it. Other than all the spam, if you guys want to hear how great I am from people who don't follow me, I can include those too. But yeah, I am so sorry that this is going to go up late. I feel like this version of the video will be much more enjoyable to watch though, because I actually followed through and attempted to keep it concise and in an orderly manner and not go off on 1,000 tangents like I did in the last video. I also had a ton of coffee yesterday, which I'm trying to cut back on. But yeah, anyways, if you like these kinds of videos, let me know. If not, if you have a specific one, please let me know. I am actually going to film that gluten-free video probably later this week. When I go into town for my doctor's appointment on Wednesday, I am going to the grocery store. So I'll be sure to pick all that up and make sure that I have physical things to show you and talk about so that it's a lot easier for you to go and purchase on your own if you are interested. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you want to. It's okay if you don't, but I think it really helps me out. I mean, right now I have like 20 subscribers, but anyways, I do enjoy making YouTube videos. I do plan on continuing. I'm sorry that I fell off the wagon and I wasn't doing a great job, but I am moving forward. I am going to make an attempt to be better. So thank you guys so much as always for supporting me and watching my videos, and I will see you guys in the next one.